MyLaps X2 Transponder hardwire. So this is my bike. It's a ZX6R 2009, and I think you can follow most of these directions to hardwire your transponder to your motorcycle so that you don't have to unplug it or plug it in to charge it. This way it'll charge as you're riding. So over here is my transponder hooked on the fork, like most people do. And if you follow the wires, it comes up here, this guy, down under the tank. In time I will reroute this so it follows the main harness under, but for now this was kind of my test bed. I've proven that it works, so I'm happy with it. What I did is I started out and I got a tail light. This is it dissected, and I stole the plug. Might be a little different for different bikes, but this is the method I used. What I did is I found the tail light, and I found out what was the ground, and the brake light, and I dissected that plug out of that section and wired 2 pins in. You can see my hot, and the ground is the other one. And then I did the brown wire to the hot and the blue wire to the ground, as it says in the MyLaps instruction manual. Again, this is to my brake light, or the tail light, which is a constant. It does give off the 12 volts necessary for you to run your transponder. So once I wired this up, I've got my extra cable here, and it runs forward here. Race key goes underneath the seat, and then again we follow the cable back up to the front and to the transponder. So I'll see if I can get a picture here. When I turn the bike on, it should typically turn on your brake light, and you see that the transponder has lit up, and you can see that the race key is lighting up, and it's going through its modes to make sure it's all good. It says it's happy. So this happens when you turn the bike on. I have no actual engine power right now, but as you see, it is charging the transponder. If you turn it off, you will see it has killed the transponder. The transponder is no longer being charged. However, it's got a blink because it did receive some power. And the race key is not active currently. So again, just to go through it, this is the tail light, which is always on when you turn your bike on. I robbed the plug off of a brake light. I hardwired the pins. We can look at this maybe into the wire. Wire goes around. Got to keep the race key on, and then hardwired up to the X2 transponder. And again, we turn on the bike, and it comes up. Bike on, transponder on. This worked great. I ran it at round 3. On the third day, it had a full charge. It was active immediately. So through all my practice laps and everything, I was able to get enough power to run it through my races the next 2 days. Thank you for watching. I hope this explains how to hardwire your transponder X2 MyLaps to your motorcycle and or other vehicle. Look for a constant like your brakes or your headlight output. That's my suggestion. Use a plug. I'm not a fan of cutting wires. Maybe you are. Have a great day.